What must I do, just before we say bye, what must I do to prevent myself from getting some heart problem? Just eat right or what?
No, sir. Well, eating right is part of it. That stops the ongoing damage. But then you have to supplement with the 90 essential nutrients. Take the secret sauce for your heart, your arteries.
Now, what is that secret sauce?
Well, it's the same thing that gets the blood flowing through the little blocked arteries in the kidneys.
Can you talk about that tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Now, it's all in your book, too, and so on. But,
yes, sir, absolutely.
But one more time, what is it?
Well, it's a series of minerals that are required to keep the heart going, to prevent it. See, there's all kinds of heart attacks, and none of them have anything to do with cholesterol. Cholesterol is a total lie. It's the biggest fraud ever perpetuated against the people of...
Really? Even high cholesterol?
High cholesterol just means you're sexy, because you get to make more sex hormones.
Funny. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't expect that kind of answer.
As God is my witness.
Okay, I believe you. Back to cholesterol. High cholesterol means nothing?
Means nothing. See, in fact, February 2012, the FDA sent an email to every doctor in America that said, stop telling people to take cholesterol-lowering drugs because it increases your risk of Alzheimer's disease by 100%, type 2 diabetes by 50%.
Yeah, and now they there's that new medicine that they want people to take that reduces cholesterol and all the stuff. And
Stay away from it.
Yeah.
Do not take it. Fire your doctor.
Heart disease. Let's talk about that.
There's not
prevention.
Pastor Benny, there's not a single heart disease that's caused by elevated blood cholesterol or too much bad cholesterol.
You said that yesterday. That was quite powerful.
That's correct. Well, let's see. The most common heart disease is congestive heart failure, caused by deficiency of a single vitamin. There's a pastor in Southside Chicago. He was on heart transplant list for 3 years. 1 week's time on this program, his doctors, his cardiologist declared him cured and took him off of 27 prescription drugs.
Well, wait, and you put him on your program?
Yes, sir.
For a week?
For a week.
And you fixed him up?
Yes, sir. And it was his doctors that took him off of those medications, not me.
His own doctor said you're
cured.
You're fine now.
That's right.
What did you? How did you help him?
I gave him the 90 essential nutrients. Plus, I gave him extra that one vitamin that causes congestive heart. There's a vitamin deficiency that causes congestive heart failure.
What is that? Can you tell me?
Yes, sir. I will, because you asked me. Because you're an agent of God.
Thank you, sir. Please tell me.
Thiamine, vitamin B1 deficiency causes congestive heart failure.
Really?
It's that simple.
Why don't they tell us that?
Well, because the doctor won't make any money. He'll make $30 for an office call if he tells you that. But if he puts you on the heart transplant list, Pastor Benny, he makes $250,000.
Dear God, I had a problem one time with my heart where it was skipping, and this doctor wanted to operate and electrocute my heart and scare the lights out of me. I said, no, man, I'm out of here, and I left.
And that's why you're still alive. Praise God.
Because I went to a doctor like you, and I said, hey, doc, they want to do all this stuff, and I don't want it. And the side effects with the meds they were going to put me on, I said, would be the worst. He put me on some nutrients and vitamins and supplements and fixed me up.
Well, did the doctor diagnose you with atrial fibrillation? Is that
yeah,
right?
he did.
Well, it's not a heart problem.
Well, he told me it was, but anyway.
It's not true.
He said if it wasn't one side of the heart, I would actually drop dead.
No, sir.
You know, some of them are not really very positive. They just tell you, well, you got this.
He's a used car salesman.
You're going to die if this happens. You're going to die if this happens. Then you got to take these medications, and here's all the side effects that go along. And I said, well, what if, the side effects? Well, we just don't know. You have to. I said, forget it.
Well, atrial fibrillation is actually a back problem. Squeezing nerves that control your heart.
Now, let's stop. Dog.
Yes, sir.
A back problem.
Yes, sir.
After all those years, somebody tells me that. Okay.
I bet you had a back problem, too.
I did. I did because
I was in
a plane crash. I was in a plane crash back in '83. Suzanne and I were in a Cessna, single engine. It crashed. And when I came out of the plane, my lower back, if you look on the x-ray, it looks like a little curve. And they told me that every so often I have to massage it or whatever.
And how much time later did you get the atrial fibrillation?
Not long after that.
Well, there you go. See, it's a back problem that causes that.
Well, how do you fix it? Well, mine is gone though.
Yeah, you take the nutrients, repair the back, and it goes away.
And I did both.
Yeah, perfect.
Because but I was not connecting the back with it.
But you have to, because that's what causes it.
I'm glad I have you on the program. So. A heart disease.
Okay, now there's 4 heart diseases. Congestive heart failure is the #1 cause of death in adults in America.
Okay.
It's a deficiency of a single vitamin, thiamine, vitamin B1. And then there's cardiomyopathy heart disease, causes sudden heart death. You're just walking along, drop dead. You see this in young athletes all the time.
Yes.
Okay, a track star, a basketball player.
What causes that?
That's a deficiency of a single mineral. I actually did 1,700 autopsies on kids under the age of 10 that actually died of that disease, cardiomyopathy heart disease.
Because of one mineral?
A deficiency of a single mineral, yes, sir. And
I could ask you what it is, but I won't. Go ahead. Go ahead, because I want to keep.
So if we give all 90 essential nutrients to all our kids, and we actually have a sports drink with 100 nutrients, and including that mineral, we will never have another young athlete drop dead from a sudden heart death.
And it's all in your book, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then the next one is actually called arteriosclerosis, where you get clogging of the arteries. That's not caused by cholesterol. It's caused by eating fried foods and processed meats and oils and that kind of stuff.
So fried foods and all that really are bad for you,
yes,
as
sir.
they
Very
say.
bad.
Okay.
And then you get an omega-3 essential fatty acid deficiency. I actually sued the FDA over this and when it prevailed in federal court to be able to say this.
You sued them?
8 times, and I won.
Really? Wow.
And the one that actually caused, like when you get a coronary thrombosis, you get a blood clot in the coronary artery, that's caused by a deficiency of omega-3s. That's not genetic. It's caused by deficiency.
What's the best source of omega-3?
Well, if you eat salmon, oily fish.
But a whole lot of salmon, I bet.
No, not really, not that much. You only need 1 gram a day, 1,000 milligrams a day.
You told me on the program yesterday that eating healthy is not enough.
That's not enough, sir.
Because you have to have the supplements.
That's correct.
Why?
Well, you need, see, there's no insurance policy that will actually prevent or cure disease. The only insurance policy you have is to take the 90 essential nutrients in optimal amounts because you can't guarantee you're going to get it from the food, no matter how well you eat. That's why billionaires, their average lifespan is only 66.
Really?
Yes.
They all die young.
That's right, because they eat well. They have the very most expensive doctors who say, now don't you take vitamins and minerals, that'll screw up our medicine. And we have a secret sauce for supporting and promoting healthy blood flow through blocked arteries in the heart, and the brain, the eyes, the kidneys. And
now that's secret sauce.
Yes, it's called Ultimate Daily Tablets. It's designed to do that. And then we throw in one more thing called HGH, and it has a substance in there that actually causes the blood vessel to release a natural substance which dilates the artery. So even if it's blocked, if you dilate that artery maybe 4 or 5 times, even if it's blocked, you're going to get more blood flow. So almost overnight they feel better. I get people who call me, their blood pressure is spiking, Pastor Benny, from Canada. This was just a couple days ago. This one fellow from New Brunswick, Kansas, on the east coast of Canada. He says his blood pressure is like 240 over 126. I said, are you close to emergency? No. I said, do you have any of our chocolate? Do you have any of our liquid chocolate, Cocogevity?
Chocolates?
Yes, sir.
You give him chocolates?
Yes, sir. Because chocolate,
you're too much.
Chocolate has flavonols in it, which dilate arteries. I said, take it, call me in an hour. He called me, he says, Doc, I had to take it 3 times. I didn't believe it. My blood pressure is now 126 over 72. I'm not going to the emergency room. And we figured out it was a medication. His
Doc,
doctor,
are you for real?
Yes, sir. Chocolate is your best friend when you have high blood pressure.
Amazing, wow.
Yeah, not milk chocolate, dark chocolate. So we have a liquid called Cocogevity. We have a piece of chocolate the size of a pat of butter called Triple Treat Chocolate.